Welcome to this last exploration of elements of remembrance. Elements of remembrance. It's all about authenticity, and I have felt a huge weight on my shoulders for the longest time in my life to be as authentic as possible, to truly know who I am so that I can express who I am. And I want to really release that weight and unburden myself and hopefully also you, and just state that it is our birthright to change. We are constantly changing. The world is constantly moving, and therefore there is an essence, of course, to everything, and there is the ability to transform, to change, to move. And authenticity, for me at least, is again a dance between these two. As so many things in life, it's basically a dance. So yeah, I hope that this kind of unburdens a little bit of the pressure of having to know exactly who you are, but instead embracing what feels true to you in this very moment, and embracing that that will change again, because it will. So for this practice, I brought my Shruti box, which you already heard if you didn't fall asleep in the Yoga Nidra. And we're going to awaken, connect to our throat chakra, the ultimate symbol of self-expression, self-assertion, and therefore really resonant with the theme of authenticity. Now, if you feel shy around using your voice, I invite you to lean into curiosity, maybe hum, maybe do a bit more, who knows, or maybe just listen. You might also notice that as we dive into this exploration, you might want to get up and move, or your body is wanting to do something else completely. So again, everything is an invitation. Nothing has to happen. So you can unburden yourself from that experience, that expectation, as well. So why don't we take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Doing that a couple more times, maybe finding an audible breath out, allowing yourself to take space with that. Really finding pleasure in that self-expression. And sensing if that feels authentic to you right now, or if it's more silent breaths. And again, seeing if there are any movements that want to happen. As you allow the sounds to enter your being, knowing that nothing has to happen, and that is the starting point of every creation ever. A moment of deep rest and a moment of simply listening. Listening to what wants to be expressed authentically. And so maybe start to feel, sense the vibrations in your body. And your body starts to resonate in your own vibration back to the sounds. allowing your face, your lips to soften. And maybe starting with a hum. Continuing with the hum, noticing the vibration on the tip of your lips, in your mouth, in your throat and chest. The deeper sighs, the deeper breaths that are entering your body as you hum. So maybe you start to get curious about where this might take you. Shifting the tones, the sounds, and dropping any fear of being wrong or failing a tone, but instead exploring, playing, being. Maybe opening your mouth, allowing bigger sounds to enter the space around in this way, exploring for another minute or so on the sound, on this one tone. And then noticing again how what it feels like to be you right now. If there is anything that wants to be expressed, maybe a stretch, maybe a yawn or something else. Oh. Maybe you've noticed that something opened up inside of you, a space of resonance. If you wish to deepen into that in your own time now, then I invite you to take a pen and paper and to note down affirmations, things that feel true to you right now, such as I am enough, my voice is enough, or I celebrate my imperfections. And taking these affirmations, and in the next step, once you noted them down, it can be a whole list, taking your time. You might want to record yourself as you recite them out loud and give space between each affirmation so that you can listen back to your own voice and speak after yourself. So after, for example, saying I am enough, you leave space so that you can recite it while you listen to your own voice, your own recording. That's a beautiful way to recenter back to your authenticity, or however you want to call it, that anchor point within yourself that then shines and expands in all sorts of colors and ways. Those affirmations can change, so you might want to do this monthly, weekly, and see what feels true. And also feel welcome to not repeat those affirmations that don't feel true upon listening to your recording again. So just a little extension of this setting free of our voice to actually put it into words and to affirm our existence and the existence of all else. All right. If you have any questions around any of the recordings or around any of the qualities, the elements of remembrance, then please let me know. You can message me on Instagram or via my email. I love to hear back, see how these sharings resonate. And lastly, of course, if you want to dive deeper, I have monthly meetups, gatherings where we dive into all themes related related to rest, to dying, and from there you can take it even further to the Innerverse, a 2-hour deep dive where we explore your current way of being and see what wants to emerge already, what's already there, what archetype, what energy, what quality you want to embody. And we'll have that then inform a yoga nidra that I will record for you personally that you will receive at the end of the 2-hour session, and that you can listen back to anytime you want to embody that new way of being. And if you want to, of course, have a whole journey on this embodiment of your new way of being, then there is the 3-month container, Body as Portal. And with that, we have plenty of time for integration as well, to release somatic residues, to invite new blueprints, new ways of being into the body, to create the containment, the stability through ways of orienting in our natural environments. And then having that space ultimately to serve you, and as you serve yourself, you serve the world. Okay, so that's all from my side. Thank you very much for your trust, and I hope to see you around here and there.